Hello and welcome to the Grape and Grains. We are what you would call whiskey experts.
No, we're not.
What makes us whiskey experts is
We're not.
we live in Ireland, which is the birthplace of whiskey, and we have traveled around Scotland visiting various distilleries. And then most importantly, we consume whiskey on a regular basis.
That part is true.
And through all of this, we've become whiskey experts. But most importantly,
We like whiskey.
most importantly,
We're not experts.
we have access to a camera and a YouTube channel. And as everybody knows, if you have those, you are an expert.
Okay.
All right. So what we're going to do here is we're going to do some tastings and see which one of us is the better whiskey taster.
You're so losing this one.
Probably. Okay, so first up, what do we have?
We have bourbon versus scotch.
Bourbon versus scotch.
That should be easy. I really don't like bourbon much.
I think this will be an easy one too.
Okay.
What's cool is standing here is you can kind of smell them
Mhm.
as we're standing. So looking at the two, you can tell by the look that this is the bourbon.
I don't know. I mean, this one looks very colored to me. It's
Okay.
very dark and stuff. This one is lighter.
Well, bourbons, they don't add, most bourbons, they don't add
I don't
colorings
know much
to.
about bourbon.
Bourbon is a whiskey,
Oh, you're gonna do the you're gonna do the boring
But a-
expert thing now.
but a whiskey is not a bourbon.
Okay, I like how this one smells, and I'm gonna say this is not just a whiskey. This is a Scotch from Islay.
So what you want to look for when you're tasting is you kind of look at it and see the color.
You want to really bore your audience by kind of pretending you know what you're talking
Mhm.
about.
So imagine you've peed a little bit, you
Oh,
know, but you haven't
gross.
been eating very well, so you get that discoloration.
See, you need to go to the doctor.
But then you filter it
That-
through something.
That
And
is
that's
this-
kind of,
you need
you know-
to seriously. You need to see a doctor. I mean, honestly, your pee should not look like either of these ones. Oh
Oh.
my god! I don't really want to drink this now,
Hmm.
but I will. Yeah, I would still say this is the bourbon.
Well, yeah, see, I told you. So a bourbon basically is aged in a fresh oak barrel, unused, and can be up to, I think it's 60% corn grain, which makes it a bourbon, and it has to be aged for over 3 years, I believe, are the 3 requirements to be a bourbon. It still has to use the same ingredients as a whiskey in the sense of like water, a grain, and a yeast. But the corn is the kind of what the Americans did with it because corn was so popular in the U.S. back in the day.
That's probably the part I'm not too keen on. I mean, I like a bourbon cocktail every
Mhm.
now and then, but it's not something I would kind of sip just for the sake of it.
Yeah, it goes down smooth. It's got a sweetness to it. Kind of burns a little bit in the back of the throat.
Okay.
You know, yeah,
This has much more character already. It just
Yeah.
smells nicer.
no.
Yes.
It smells like you're sitting around a campfire and
Mhm.
the smoke is blowing in your face.
It's peated or something.
Yes.
Jesus, I can't actually taste this properly now because I've got this taste. So
Get some water.
I need to let it kind of sit a little bit more.
So with an Islay whiskey, Islay is very smoky. You know, put the heat as they're distilling.
I need to look this
Use
up,
the
but it's like
peat
peat
moss.
fire or something. Not all of them are peated
Not all of
though.
them done that. Yeah, actually.
I think Lagavulin is not.
This is if you take a beautiful bourbon and then you pull a bunch of ash out of a fire pit. You put that into kind of a vat.
Give me this.
And then
This is too.
and then
this
you
is
pour the bourbon into it and let that filter out
This
so it
is
sort of absorbs
good
all that
for you.
old fire smell.
This is delicious. This has a lot of I don't know, just a lot of character. And yes, it has that slight smoky smell and taste, but it's delicious. It makes you feel good. It kind of makes you feel like you're sitting like somewhere nice and warm, and you have this, and it just makes you happy inside.
Okay, so we're going with A is the American bourbon, B is the Scotch whiskey. You
And an
disagree?
Islay whiskey.
And
I
an
would say,
Islay
yeah.
whiskey on top
Yeah.
of that.
I'm not going to try and figure out which
Yeah.
one because we are not actually experts. So
Well, the bourbon.
And,
See, I know my bourbons.
and the Kilcoman,
Mm-hmm.
Kilcoman Mackinac Bay
Mm-hmm.
from Islay.
So both very good.
Those very
And
good.
I
This
think
one much better.
Also, a lesson here is like whatever kind you like.
Yeah.
You know, she likes the smoky ones. I like the sweeter one. I'm a sweet person. She's
And I'm smoking hot.
there. You go.
There I go.
Good job. So this one definitely looks a bit darker.
I mean, this is just color now, but maybe an Irish one and a Scottish one?
This one's sweet smell. Yeah, I'd go that. What are we doing here?
Irish versus Irish.
Irish
Ooh.
versus Irish. Ooh,
I like.
This is going to be hard.
This one is a bit more golden colored and
And has a sweeter smell
it
to
smells
it.
sweeter, yeah. This one has a bit more bite, maybe. It's really smooth. It kind of goes down nice.
Very watered. It's like a.
It's not strong, yeah. It doesn't have a lot of. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna.
We added glasses of water
Yes.
in between during the break there.
This one has more character, so I'm definitely saying this one is the more expensive one. Did I say this one is the most expensive one? I mean the other way around. I mean I think this one is the less expensive one. No, wait. Oh God, I'm so confused right now.
You've only had like one shot so far,
It's
and
not
you're
about
already
that.
drunk.
It's just there's
a
a
second
lot
she'll
to
be-
keep track
She'll
of.
fall over by the time we're done recording this. And let this be a lesson, kids. Learn how to hold your alcohol.
I thought you were going to say something like don't drink too much or don't drink and drive or something else that
And don't
actually
drink and
makes
drive.
sense.
Mhm.
I like them both. I don't hate either one of them. I like A better. It's got a bit more.
Okay, so we got to guess what they are. This is the Kilbeggan.
We have a Kilbeggan, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go. This is the Kilbeggan.
SB. SB.
Yep.
SB. And I'm gonna go. Oh, this
We
is.
have a Teeling
I was
single
gonna say, I
grain, but
think
it
this
could
is the
also
Teeling.
be a Newport Castle or something like
Could
that.
be. Okay, so I'm gonna go Teeling. I don't feel confident.
The
in my
only
guesses on
thing
this one.
I'm kind of confident maybe with is that I think A is perhaps the more expensive one. But I could be wrong.
am 100% sure these are Irish whiskies.
How did you know that?
I can tell by the taste.
And it has nothing to do with the fact that we were told.
No.
Hmm.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Actually, the A is the Kilbeggan.
The A is the
Ooh.
Kilbeggan.
You opened this one,
I
I
got
opened this one.
backwards.
And this one is Bushmills Black
Bushmills.
Bush.
You know what's funny?
Oh, it's a
is
crowd pleaser.
I'm not joking. My initial instinct was that this was Bushmills. And I should not have gone back on it. I was like, I bet you this is Bushmills.
They're both really,
Mhm.
really, really nice. And I should really have recognized Black Bush because it's one of my go-tos when I go to the pub.
Yeah.
Because it's not that expensive, but it's really nice.
Mm.
So I hang my head in shame.
Yeah, you should be ashamed. Mhm.
Yeah, I was certain if you were going to get one, you were going to get this
Get
one. I'm so
the Black
disappointed.
Bush. I should have stuck with that. I thought you were going more obscure.
Hey, I got the
Yeah.
Isla
No,
before I
but you make
even
it really
drank
hard,
it,
as
so
in matching similar color, matching similar prices,
Yeah.
and where they're from.
you did
It
good.
was a good matching.
Yeah,
it was good matching.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
we're just
yeah. Bow to you.
we're just terrible
We're
tasters.
just really bad. We're
Yeah.
not experts.
We're experts. We're
Did you
just
just
not very
expose?
good
Oh my
No!
tasters.
Heathen.
Okay, now since we did so poorly on the Irish versus Irish, we're gonna try Scottish versus Scottish.
See if we do any better with this.
Probably works.
Probably worse.
And you can figure out the price and the area.
Oh man.
Okay.
Okay, so this one is paler than that one.
Yep.
And the Isla was pretty pale, so maybe this is an Isla. I haven't sniffed it yet. I'm just totally guessing here.
Well, this is definitely the Isla one.
So you say this one is the Isla one? That.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This is actually I think
That
this is the
makes it easy.
Lafroig.
Mhm.
This is probably the Lafroig because that's the best whiskey we have, the yummiest one, the smokiest. I mean, people either love or hate Lafroig, so they're either right or wrong. And I'm gonna try this one first because I want to keep this for
Oh.
last. I like this one too. It still has a lot of character. It still has a bit of. It doesn't really have smoke, but it does have the bite. We have a Glengarioch. I apologize to any Scottish people watching this for mangling your beautiful whiskey names.
Mm,
Glengarioch.
okay.
I don't know if I say that right. This one is the Lafroig, I think, because it's really nice.
I'm gonna go Jura then, just to be disagreeing.
Ooh, and this could well be because we haven't actually tried any of our Juras. We bought them and put them there and never opened them. So if this is one of the Juras, fair play Jura.
Mm.
If it's
I like this
Lafroig,
one.
you're awesome.
This one's just kind of got a nice smoothness.
It's nice.
to it.
It's a nice.
I kind of want to have sex with it. Actually, you know what I want to do is I want to pour it down the back of like some 19-year-old hottie and lick it up from like right here all the way to the top.
19-year-old hottie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you.
Okay.
You're not 19? Oh.
Can I punch him in the nose on camera? Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
We'll
Or
cut it out
off-camera?
afterwards.
Mm.
It's fine.
Yeah. I'd sip that up. Like, or if she was laying in bed, and you get that kind of little back and you can just pour it in there and then just kind of.
Yeah, I'm totally
suckle it
listening
out.
to you right now.
Mm. Mm.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
How'd we do?
You both got B right. I think that's pretty awesome.
Yep.
Ta-da! Lafroig,
Lafroig.
Lafroig, you're awesome. If you want to send us free whiskey, please do.
And if you look at A, it's a revolution from the Highlands.
Ooh, Glen Gloss.
Oh, wow.
And look at the price difference between those.
Oh, yeah,
Totally.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
amazing. And you really liked A.
$1.99 for the Lafroig and $30
Worth every
for
cent.
the. No.
Still very nice.
The thing, only €30 for a delicious, delicious whiskey.
It's really nice, but if you want that extra kind of peatiness and smokiness and that thing that just kind of like bangs around your head a little bit, Lafroig is just something you must try. And also, this is not just any Lafroig. I think this is our best whiskey. This is like an 18-year-old, really, really like fancy shit. He gave that to me because he's awesome. And it's super tasty. It's just really, really good.
Okay.
One thing that I noticed when we tasted the Irish ones, do a blind test every now and then because you might just realize that what you think you like is actually not what you like. I realized with the last ones, I actually kind of preferred the Kilbeggan over the Black Bush. And if you had asked me beforehand, I would have said, oh yeah, Black Bush, that's my whiskey, I love that stuff. I still do, but I did like the Kilbeggan better. So do a blind test every now and then.
There you go. And we're on to the next round. So if you were paying attention, we've changed glasses. This is because our behind the camera poor assistant was apparently sampling herself and broke the other ones.
Irish versus Scottish?
Irish versus Scottish.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one is a little bit more, like B is a little bit more golden than A, but they're very similar.
It kind of makes me think of almost like a champagne if it were bubbly.
Yeah, I can see that. Oh.
That's nice and sweet.
It's nice and sweet, but it also has a lot of character.
You're right. I think that's the Irish one. Sweet.
You think so? I'm not sure anymore. There's a lot going on there. It's got like, I don't really normally talk like that, but it's got caramel and vanilla and shit. It's really nice.
Such a whiskey snob.
You're a snob.
Mm-hmm.
It's really nice.
Yeah, in general, your Scottish whiskeys are going to be generally a bit smoother and generally a bit sweeter. Or
your Irish
whiskeys. That's what I meant. It's not what I say, it's what I mean. So that's what I'm thinking. This is probably the Irish one.
So nice.
And this
is also nice, but
this one's got a bit more to it. It's a bit rougher. It's like
it's like this. There's
like you spent the night out in the Scottish Highlands and you haven't bathed and you're living a harder life.
There's a bit of sea going on there and a bit of like getting punched by a pirate.
Exactly. See, now you're describing it
there
correctly.
We go.
Good job.
So let me think. Ooh, getting punched by a pirate. This could be the Highland Park's Einar because that's got like a piratey axe and stuff.
Okay. Sure. Okay, so let's see.
Bottoms up for the pirate.
Yeah, these are both good.
Yeah, I'm saying I'm gonna be going really go out there. I'm gonna say this is not just the Scotch. I'm gonna say this is the Highland Park Einar, just because it's got a axe on the thing, and I just love what the packaging looks like. That's why I bought it, because it looks so cool.
I think this is the Glenfarclas.
Oh, okay. Glenfarclas is another amazing. It's another independent distillery, not connected to Diageo or anything like that. And we visited it, and it was such an amazing tour, and it was really, really nice. And the tour guide was kind of cute. So yeah, it was just a really nice experience.
We tried to have a three-way with him, but he wouldn't do it.
Gross!
This is
an Irish whiskey.
Yeah, I don't want to go Teeling again.
We haven't had Teeling yet.
You think it's Teeling?
I don't know. It's nice, and we like Teeling. Oh.
But you can't drink it.
We have quite a few Irish whiskies.
Yeah.
So because we live in Ireland, so
Mm-hmm.
it's not that easy, but it's very nice.
I think this is something that we have not had before.
You think?
Yes.
Oh, I think we had this before.
You think so? Then I'm going Teeling. So
Okay,
I'm going
okay.
Teeling, Glenfarclas.
Okay, what would I say? I said Highland Park's Einar.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, an Irish whiskey that we like.
You gotta name something.
I don't wanna.
Okay.
But one of you got B, right?
One of us got beat, right?
Ooh,
One of you
okay,
got B, right?
okay. Da, 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 da. Oh, it's Highland Park!
Mm,
You suck.
And it's for the same reason as you did, because I like the packaging.
mm.
It's so pretty, isn't it? It's a travel exclusive, but I actually checked, and apparently Highland Parks does this thing where they do things for a while to be a travel exclusive, and then they actually just open it up to the general public. So, and it's Orkney, so that's still an island, so not mainland. It's nice, but we kind of both like this one better.
That means we
didn't
both got the Irish one wrong.
Ooh,
Mm.
okay.
Okay, one more.
But it's definitely one you've had before, because the bottle is half empty.
Oh, it's one we've had before. The bottle is half empty. It's one we really like. It's the Napa Castle.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he really likes that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Ta-da!
Yeah, good job.
Well, you really like that one, so.
Mhm. I do like Knob Castle, however you pronounce it.
Apologies again. This is how we.
Knob Castle. I'm going to pronounce it Knob
Knob-
Castle.
That's probably not how you pronounce it. So I think it's Napa Castle, but it's very nice.
But I did
Thank
really
you
like
very
Knob
much.
Castle, and I might have thought of that if I had remembered that there was a Knob Castle over there.
I know that we have it because I bought it for you.
So nice.
Because we tasted it once somewhere, and then I basically bought him the upgrade.
Mhm.
So
So
you should not check how it.
52
No, you shouldn't check how much it costs.
But again, the price point is very similar between
Very
them.
Very
similar,
similar,
40 to 52.
and
Both
they're
very
both
good.
really nice. We
Mhm.
like.
Yep. Should we do one more and then call
Yeah.
it at that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
So make it difficult for the next one.
I know.
That one was pretty difficult, actually, because they were both really good. So this is our last.
Yeah, that's
Tasting?
why it's the last one. They're
And
very similar.
yeah, we're thinking she's trying to trick us by
No,
pouring this
no.
the same thing.
Because this one is a little bit more golden, and this one is also a little bit more clear. Or it might be that one of the glasses is clear, I don't know. No, they are different. This one is definitely different than this one. Show me your A. Your A versus your B.
That's my aim.
Yeah, and that's your B. No, yeah, I think they're different.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay.
This one is
Yeah,
smokier.
they're definitely different whiskeys.
different,
Okay.
different. This one
You
is,
can tell by the smell on those ones.
yeah. This one is, maybe it's Jura, because we don't know Jura well. We have not been to Jura, and we'd like to go to Jura.
Mm.
Nice.
So what's our?
Ooh, don't say. We're comparing an island whiskey, but I'm not saying if it's Jura or Islay
So are these two Irish,
versus
two
a
Scottish whiskeys?
lowland Scotch. No, not lowland, not versus a mainland Scottish whiskey. I think they're,
Two Scottish whiskeys.
yeah. And one of them is this one is like an island whiskey, the B.
I'm not saying anything.
Oh,
you,
man.
You added water to this.
No,
No,
she
I
did
did
not.
not.
She's not a heathen.
Mm.
You would do that.
Taste it.
The A or the B?
The B. That's terrible. Whatever it is, it's terrible.
Oh, it actually is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's lame. That just that's I'm sorry, but whoever is like, sorry guys, but this one was a no.
This is going to be one of those like cheap, shitty like sample bottles that we have over there.
This is, I'm sorry guys, but this is not
So
this is not good. Whatever you did there, you should be disappointed with yourself.
Yeah, it's very watered down.
Your mothers would be disappointed with you, not angry, just disappointed.
It's very watered down. It tastes like that she added water to this.
A is nice. A is it could be peated. I don't know. It's got the smokiness, but it doesn't have the kind of. It doesn't have the.
It's okay.
It doesn't have a bacon
At least
taste.
it
So it's
actually
not
tastes
the
like a
Lafroig.
whiskey. Mm.
But this is like someone was sneaking this away from their parents and then filled it up with water so
Yes.
they wouldn't notice.
Like the old trick where you like when you drink from the bottle, but then
Yes,
you put water
which
back.
mom and dad I obviously never
They
did.
always figure out.
Yeah. This is not very good. Honestly,
I actually never did that either with my parents.
No, this
Although it
is,
would have been easy.
this is not.
I wouldn't have even needed to refill it with my parents. They drank so much booze, there's no way they would have noticed that it was gone.
My parents would never have thought I would do that because they think I'm a nice
But
person.
yeah, you're right.
which I am.
This tastes like
Yeah,
you,
it's not
you
bad,
stole
but
some
it's like you
of like
watered
the
it down.
generic in the plastic bottle whiskey and then added water to
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
and-
I'm very sorry, but B, this
So-
is the first whiskey today that I'm disappointed with.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with it's just some random sample bottle. we have over
Maybe
there.
it's a blend.
Yeah, it's definitely
Maybe it's a blend. I
Some,
don't know. A is good.
well, in comparison to that, I mean, if we were comparing
Well,
it to something
actually,
else,
I
it might
like
be
it.
good.
I like it. It's got a bit of bite. It's got a bit of, something. I have no idea what it is. Not the foggiest.
I don't think that one's that good either.
Not even a little bit.
I don't know what
It's fine.
either of these are, but I would say they're not good whiskeys.
I'm fine with this one.
Are you smiling at me because I'm like, this is like a super expensive whiskey, and I'm like, it tastes like shit. I'm
I
just
like
kidding.
A.
This is delicious.
I like A. B really disappointed me.
Okay. So I don't know the name of B. I don't think it's anything I've ever had before. So I'm gonna say it's 100 grains of poo is the name is the name of the company that made it.
Well, actually, the two blends that we have funny names. One is called Sheep's Dip and the other is called Pig's Nose.
There you go. I'm going. This is sheep's dip or pig's nose, and this is probably a decent one.
I liked it fine. What do we have left?
I'm gonna go because I guessed Augentoshen earlier, but I was
And
wrong.
it wasn't, so it could be Augentoshen.
I'm going Augentoshen on this one.
It is quite nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, shall we check B first?
Sure.
Well, Heike, do you want to chip in there? Because like
No.
mine
So
don't
I'm
chip in.
agreeing that this is a blended one, and I don't really care which one. I just never want to drink it again.
And
Sorry.
What do you think A is?
This is nice. Okay, so I could agree with you on the Augentoshen, but that would be boring. We already had Highland Park. We had the one from Orkney. It's a Highland whiskey, but I don't know which one. But it's a Highland whiskey.
Okay.
So go for the labels.
Check B first.
Oh my god!
Ooh,
Jura
Jura.
Origin. Jura, you done goofed. I'm sorry, guys, but
That was terrible.
this is really not very nice. You
Ah.
can do better. You might be a tiny island, but you can do better.
Almost 40 too. 37.16.
I mean, I'm sorry, guys, but this is ridiculous. We're going to try the other Juras later, and hopefully they will redeem you. But right now, I am disappointed.
See, I'm okay because remember when I've had
Disappointed!
Jura before, I didn't like it. You remember? And I was like, I didn't like it, but I didn't think this was Jura. But I do remember not liking Jura.
Well, I mean, and this is the cheapest of the three Juras we have, so you have a chance there to redeem yourselves. But this is not it. Mm-mm.
Okay, A.
Hey.
Sure.
Oh!
Again. Nice
There you
call.
go, Jura. This is how you do it.
Mhm.
This is not how you do it. Good,
Yeah.
bad. Good, bad.
Devarach's own? Is that what it is? Devarach's? Devarchi's?
Jura?
Jura?
$78.99. So you do see the price difference there.
Yeah.
But I did say I wasn't too impressed with this one either.
I kind of actually sort of liked it. I liked it. I'm fine with it. So, I mean, this is apparently, I don't know, is this a whiskey you give to people you don't like? Which is okay. You're a small island. You probably want to keep people out. So that's fine, but maybe don't give it to us.
I am sticking with my opinion that I don't like Jura as a
I
whiskey.
still want to visit Jura because this one I liked.
Mm-hmm.
But this one was so terrible.
Okay. Well, so
Yeah.
what we've learned here today is that even experts as ourselves
We're not experts.
can
We
occasionally-
just like whiskey.
we can occasionally be wrong, even though we both know everything there is to know about whiskey, especially me because I'm American, which means I know about bourbons and Scottish whiskeys and Irish whiskeys. I don't know much about Japanese whiskeys.
How does
And
how does
Canadian
making an
whiskeys.
American make you qualified to know what Scottish and Irish
Because
whiskey is?
Americans know everything about everything. That is proven fact. There's no
He's lucky he's so cute.
no disputing that. All right. Well, that was fun. That was fun.
Yeah.
So hopefully you enjoyed this video. I think I might only be posting it to a channel that has 40 subscribers, so nobody will ever see it. But if you're one of the few people that watches this video, Let us know what you thought and if you
Yeah,
think we should.
and if you
try it
happen
next
to
time.
be a distiller and you want to, tell us which whiskey we should try, we would like to hear
Send
about
it to
it.
us and we'll sample it. And subscribe to our Instagram.
Yes, the Grapes and Grains.